The next thing in the rack down is the Toa D-901 digital mixer. It's actually a digital matrix. It has 12 inputs and 8 outputs. And I'll go over how the inputs and outputs are assigned, and then we'll go over a little bit about the menu. Number 1 on the input side, left is inputs, these are outputs. Bottom of each is a volume control, depending on what is selected. If I select 1, the volume control shows to be at 0, which corresponds to what's going on with the interface. Remember, we said that all of the inputs start at 0. So basically, here's the way it breaks down. Number 1 is microphone 1, which is the lavalier that is labeled 1. 2 is the lavalier labeled 2. 3 is the handheld labeled 3. 4 is the handheld microphone that is labeled 4. Number 5 is podium in space 1. Number 6 is the podium, actually audio from the video in podium 2. 7 is podium 3. The next one is audio from the room mic. There is a small ambient mic in the ceiling in room 1, room 2, room 3. We're using 10 of the 12 inputs. On the output side, it breaks down like this. Room 1, room 2 is actually the speakers in room 1, speakers in room 2, speakers in room 3. Number 4 is the audio for live stream or recording. So that's how it breaks down. And so basically, our unit is just simply inputs to outputs with volume control saved as a preset. Over here, I'll show you how to get into the presets and make changes if necessary. If I go to preset, it says that I can say, if I make changes, then I can save as long as these are the presets here. So our presets, we have 8 presets that we can recall. So if I push 2 and it says load, and I can push in on the button here and it will load that preset manually. We shouldn't have to do this, just like we don't need to control the projector manually. We really don't want to control this manually. But in the same way, if I push preset again, it asks me if I want to save. And I don't want to save yet because I will overwrite the preset there. But my utility button is very handy. If I can go to the utility button, then I've got some control here. I've got a cursor here, and then I've got an enter button here, and I can change some parameters there. So if I go down, you can see I've got tons of actual audio DSP function, but out here I've got RS-232 mode and the bit rate. So all within the utility here button here, I can change those parameters. I wouldn't recommend it, but they are there. You need to know how to change those. The next thing down